Hey folks, how you doing? So this past weekend I was at Gen Con and I was hanging out with some people and met a few people there and had a great time. And while I was away, I had won an eBay auction for Space Crusade. So this was pretty exciting. I got this for just a little over $100. I pulled it out of the packaging box that it came in, and I haven't actually looked at it yet. So what I'd like to do now is do a little unboxing, and then we'll see what's in there, and see. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff missing. Stuff is going to be damaged. I mean, the box has clearly got some wear on it. We'll look at that too, and see what I got. So hopefully I got a good copy. So right away, let's go ahead and look at the box. There's a little bit of tape on the corners, a little beat up, the things that you might expect from an old copy of an old game like this. But not too bad. And the coloration is not too discolored. Like, you know, the corners are obviously frayed, but the actual box itself is still looks pretty good. Like, it's not sun damaged or anything like that. Take a look at the back here. A little bit of a rip. They got some repair action. And then, of course, we can see everything here pretty clearly. I can still read everything on the box, so that's cool. All right, moment of truth here. We'll see how this looks. All right, we'll take the cover off carefully. Oh, and on the inside cover, I didn't realize this before I put that away. There's all that assembly instructions for the various components that come with the game. So that's cool. I don't think it came with the boards, the scanner boards. I might have to come up with some kind of 3D printed solution for that. Okay, what else do we have in here? I guess let's start with the deck box. I guess we'll start with the deck box. I don't know what that is. Something in here. Oh, the cards. Okay, yeah. This makes sense. I'm going to compare these to the cards I made too. I actually redid these cards recently. And I got another camera over here that I'll bring it over to. But yeah, these are looking pretty good, I would say. There's one of the orders cards for the Blood Angels, I believe. Oh no, that's an alien event. I was way off. Take that out. Yeah, so let me go through the alien events here. Yeah, so we can kind of see what we're dealing with. Mech Assault. Booby Trap. Alien Teleporter. Yeah, these all look pretty good. These are in really good shape. There's no creases or anything like that. A little bit of wear on the corners and stuff, but not too bad. That's Alien Events. And then the chapter cards are looking pretty good too. I'll just put these in here. So we got like Imperial Fist, the Targeter, the other side. Very, very good condition and very similar to the ones that I made, and I'll do a side-by-side here in a bit. Yeah, the Ultramarines and the Blood Angels are looking the same. Did I say Blood Angels the first time? I meant Imperial Fists. Whatever. But yeah, if you take a look, that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. These are in really good shape. Cool. So I'm happy with the cards. So far, so good. I'll just put those back in the old deck box that this came with. It's kind of nice. Set that aside. Oh, okay, each chapter's got its own baggie. Neat. So let's take a look at the Ultramarines. I also did these boards too. Redid them, I should say. So we'll see how these look compared to the ones I did. But these also look really, really good. So let me put that in the thing here, in the transparency camera. Yeah, there's no creases or discoloration or anything. This is awesome. This is better than I was expecting. So that looks great. Then we've got the space docking board. Let's put that on the camera there. A little bit of wear on the edges, but really not bad at all. Cool. Let's check out the Marines. So you can see we've got the commander there. I wonder if he glued these in. Oh, are these glued in? Oh no, they're not. Okay, it's just pegged in. Okay, whew. Cool. Yeah, that looks good. check a few of these others. There we go, the other Marines. So we got a heavy weapons. This one's not holding anything yet. It's a, what's that, large bolter, plasma gun. And then we can see the various other little components like the swords and the axes and stuff that you can replace bolter. Cool. Oh, there's still a thing in here too. What is that? The heavy chain gun or whatever that is? Assault cannon. Awesome. So Ultramarines are looking good. Next we'll look at the Imperial Fists. No docking board inside of that one. Hope it's somewhere else. Oh, there's two in this one. I see. Okay. Again, the board here looks pretty good. It says Imperial Fist at the top. A little bit of a crease in there. But overall, pretty good shape. Same deal. Let's check the, what do we got here? The Commander. Looks pretty good. He's got a bolter and an axe in his hand. And then the other four Marines. As you can see, we've got like our heavy cannon. What's that one? The missile launcher. Looks like a heavy bolter and the plasma cannon. And then, of course, all the extra pieces in the box there. Looks like the vibro sword and the glove. Was that the power glove it's called? I'll flip over and look at there. Power glove, power sword, power axe, bolt pistol, heavy bolter. Okay. Okay, cool. Imperial Fists look good. Check out the Blood Angels. And there's two docking boards in here. I'll move that one over to the Blood Angels in a minute. This board, I didn't look at that board. That looks fine. Nothing wrong with that. Ultramarines, board looks pretty good. Tiny, tiny little indentations in there, but not bad. Both sides look pretty good. It's a little warped, but it's really old, so nope, not complaining about that. Blood Angels. Where's that Commander at? Right there. There he is. Looks pretty good. I think these are glued into the bases too. Feels like they are. So I won't mess with that. Cool. Going to the Marines. Missile launcher. What do we got there? The plasma gun. I love these miniatures. Here's just a guy that has nothing plugged into him yet. Heavy bolter. So we got our four Marines. And of course, we've got our components in there. I can see the chain gun, a smaller bolter. Ooh, that one's got a little bit of a stress crease on it. So I have to be careful with that. There's a backpack in there. Is somebody missing a backpack? Nope. Wonder what that one's for. Oh, the Commander. The Commander's backpack is snapped off. I'll have to glue that back together. Bolters, assault cannon. I think most of it's in there. The description on eBay said appears to be complete, so I'm hoping that's true. Okay, what else do we got? Other minis. Let's pull this out. Enemies, lots of enemies, and blip tokens. We got our blip tokens in there. I guess I could just dump all these out and look at them, sort through them. Give me a second to sort through these. Should be 8 orcs. 2, 4, 6. Oh, right here. Okay, so I just counted. Here's the orcs. And these look awesome. And there are 8 orcs in there, and that's how many the box, or how much the game says. That's how many the game says comes with it. So orcs appear to be good. Next up, I'll dig through the goblins. And there is a snapped off gun. 12. Okay, so next up, the Gretchen. I dug through here. I could only find 13 Gretchen. The game says it comes with 14, I do believe. So there is a missing Gretchen out of this package. One of them does have the tip of its gun snapped, as you can see right there. Might need to do some kind of little repair on that, but we'll see. Okay, the game says it comes with 3 gene stealers, and I did find the 3 gene stealers, and you can see their arms are missing, but those are here. So I got the gene stealer arms. All 6 are there, I do believe. There's I believe it's the Chaos Marine Commander. Also, its little pack looks like it's broken off. And of course, we got the 4 Chaos Space Marines. And they are here. And we've got our 4 androids. Those appear to be here as well. Very cool. Okay, and then there's just a huge mess of the blip tokens. You can pull those over here, maybe you can get a better look. But there's quite a few. I will assume they're all here. I don't know that they're all here, but there's a lot of tokens here, so I'm thinking they are all here. Okay, now in the other bag, we've also got the Dreadnought. Oops, look at that. Where's that go? I don't even know. Does it clip in up here? Oh, it clips in up here. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Oh, here's the other one on the other side here. You just clip in this right here. There we go. So we got a Dreadnought, and they painted this one. Looks decent. I'd keep it just like that. It's got the little red eyes in front. Okay, we've got our 4 white dice, white attack dice or white combat dice. These are the old school ones with their wooden and a little more rounded and pretty light. They look in pretty good shape. Most of the faces look really good, you know, extremely legible, not like worn out or anything. And then our 2 heavy combat die, and same deal. They look really good. Okay, and then just really quickly, there are a whole bunch of doors in here, and I'm dropping stuff. Whole bunch of doors in here. They all are about this quality, you know, in terms of wear and tear on them. Not a whole lot that's really bad. Like 1 or 2 of these have little corner nicks and stuff, but really very good quality on all of these. And as far as I could see, I didn't see like you know, any snapped door bottoms or anything like that anywhere. These all look fine. Whole bunch more blip tokens in there. Then there's a whole bunch more blip tokens and stuff in there, but then you can also see the little connectors. This is what holds the map walls and stuff together, which I'll pull out in a second. And then real quick, the rule book, the mission books and all that, it looks like it's been photocopied as far as I can tell. So the original was probably destroyed at some point, but that's okay. I've got an 11 by 17 printer. So I'll probably just run off my own copy of the mission book and the rule book to replace this. Okay. Here we can see the board for the various monsters and their strengths and everything. Looks really good. You can see how it kind of bends a little bit, but it's supposed to. That looks fine. You know, nothing wrong with this. Each of the wall sections looks great. They almost don't look used. I mean, they look really good. Come the other 2. Again, no bends or any, well, a little bit of creasing in there, but nothing to cry about. Great. Board sections. Let's get a good look at these. Okay, these look good. And this one looks good. Section 2, again, great. 3, no problems here. And the 4th, looks good to me. All right, that's not bad at all. So let's put some stuff back in place here. Okay, so that'll be it. I think the most noticeable thing that is missing out of this is it's the commander boards, the things where you can track the commander's health on one side, and I forget what's on the other side. Somebody in the comments can let me know. what you track on the right side of that commander board. There are 3D printed or 3D printable files available for that online. I will probably do that, rework it a little bit, and ultimately that'll be what I end up putting in here to replace those missing things. And I knew that going into this. I knew it wasn't a complete set. So, and damage isn't too bad at all. I mean, there's a couple, like a backpack here and there snapped off. There is a missing Gretchen that is kind of a bummer. Maybe I can find one that's just being sold as a single somewhere on eBay, on another auction to fill that out. Other than that, yeah, I'm not complaining, and I'm pretty happy with it overall. So yeah, if you see anything else here that is noticeably missing, that is not included in here at all, that should be, let me know down in the comments, and maybe I can find some kind of a proxy or replacement for that. And then before I go real quick, I wanted to show off the cards I made versus the cards that come in the game. All right, so I made my own little card box here for this, and you can see that right here. And as I slide that on out, as you can see, I've got my cards. This also says Space Crusade on the front. And here are the cards that I made, and these are all, I used Photoshop, I cleaned up the images, took out all the creases, redarkened a lot of the colors, and smoothed out a lot of the graininess and stuff, you know, kind of the artifacts that come as a result of scanning things. And the result was really good. So let's do a side-by-side comparison of the two. All right, so on the left-hand side here, this is the original Space Crusade, and then on the right-hand side, this is my hand-cut card that I did, and that's the Alien Event cards. And as you can see, they look really, really close to each other, almost indistinguishable. Although you can see mine is darkened up slightly. Then again, on the left, that is the original, and on the right here is mine. Again, I think I did a really good job with this. You'll probably also notice I replaced the text on the newer version that I did on the right. So there is an Imperial Fist heavy weapon, original on the left, remake on the right. Looks pretty good. You can tell the text is a little different because I did some recoloration. Blood Angels, original on the left, new one on the right. Looks pretty good. Very close. And oops, I'm mixing and matching a little here, but I do have a ultramarine version of this. Actually, let me just find that. There we go. Mine on the right, original on the left. Decent. Colors are a little off, but you know, for something that was done by hand, can't complain.